Welcome back to more of the Game by SammoBam Let's Play of Legend of Keepers. I just realized that, where is my... Oh, my phone's over here. Sorry for all the bumping of microphones and things. Oh, okay. Just checking to make sure my phone was not on mute, which it was not, so... Okay, we're going into an Enchantress run, since the last slaveholder run ended rather unceremoniously at the hands of an Archmage. So we're going to try out the Enchantress for a bit. I do have a talent point that I need to give her, so let me look at these talent points, these talent trees real quick and see what I have here. Stacks of, I can't read that, elemental weakness, I think. Applied by magical brambles increases by 1/2, okay. Grants flamboyant lightning 20/40% chance to apply burn. That's okay. Monsters and master attacks which apply damage over time effects have a 10, 20, 30% chance to apply an additional effect stack. Okay, that's not bad. Adds 1 to 2 treants to the starting monsters. Okay. Let me think about... Let me look at... I just want to look at the... where we're going with these talent trees, like what it's going to go further on. Okay. 5%... Oh, Frozen Rose applies Frostbite. Okay, that's fairly simple. Straightforward. Enchanted Seeds applies Thorns to the next group of monsters before they transform. That's not bad. Monsters transformed by Enchanted Seeds gain +5, +10%, +15% additional life. Okay, not bad. I've never used that spell, the Enchanted Seeds, so maybe I'll try that this time. Treants attacks apply 1/2 additional stacks. Oh, additional effect stack. Okay. So you're trying to just buff the treants, it seems like. What is this one? Oh, it's over here. Damage dealt by monsters to heroes affected by poison is increased by 10-20%. Alright. Damage dealt by monsters to heroes affected by... Is that Frostbite, I think it is? Increased by 10-20%. Okay. Sorry that I'm doing this right now, but I feel like I need to do it now, so I kind of know what I'm getting myself into, and like what progression I'd like to go for with the Enchantress. Damage dealt to monsters to heroes affected by burn increased by 10-20%. Okay, so these all seem to be like, you know, as long as the heroes are are affected by this sort of penalty, they do extra damage. Damage dealt by flamboyant lightning increased by 10-20-30%. Not bad. Damage dealt by magical brambles increased by 10-20-30%. Okay. And killing a hero with a master spell applies enhanced resistances to the next group of monsters. Not bad. Okay. I want to try this treant thing because I don't think I've ever used them before. I might have, but I just don't remember for sure. Okay. So we're going for the initial step of the campaign for the Enchantress. So we're starting with a Flame Elemental, or is it a Fire Elemental? It's a Fire Elemental, sorry. Succubus, Air Elemental, Dark Magus, Ice Elemental, and Earth Elemental. So all the elements represented very well in this group. Also have a Cursed Prism, which I believe is Elemental Weakness ability, Poison Cloud, and Icy Breeze. What's our reward? Reward is Ancestral Elemental. Oh boy. Let's go. Oh, she just got cut off.
I know that the humans' advance on the forest worries you. As we promised at the job interview, we set up your office in the Inebria Valley, so you have ample opportunity to hunt between contracts. Take the time to practice on those brave enough to chop down the forest.
Yeah, screw those humans who chop down forests. There's a plane flying overhead. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got... we don't really have a tank in the front group, so I may move either the ice or the earth elemental to the front. Let me look at this treant for a second. So treant has 70 HP, 50 power, 20 speed. Not great. Bad fire resist, okay ice resist, no armor, decent nature, pretty bad air resist. Okay, so 25 nature damage to the back and applies nature weakness. Okay. 15 nature damage to the area and applies 1 stack of poison. Applies thorns to the master when the treant is defeated. Okay, that's not amazing. I guess if you buff them enough, they're not too bad. Okay. I think I'm going to move the Ice Elemental to the front. I'll move the Treant to the back. Yeah, let's well, no, maybe not the Treant. Maybe let's move the Succubus to the back. Let's try this. We'll just try it for now. We'll see how it works. Okay. So we're going to get another monster. A little bit of money. Fine with me. I just don't want to have too many monsters in one group that are weak to the same thing, or the same element. So like if I put the Treant and the Earth Elemental, I assume that they're both going to be weak to the same things. I didn't look. I probably should have. Whatever. We're just going to go with it. Okay. Thug. So nature damage to the front. We've got a Magician who's going to swap everybody around. Fire to the area. And an Apprentice. Okay, so fire and nature to the front, fire to the area, and everyone's going to get switched around. So it doesn't really matter where we put anybody. The fire elemental's fire resist. I mean, it makes sense that it would be really high, but geez. Okay. So air elemental would not be great to put in the... Well, it has good nature resist, but bad fire resist. Ice elemental obviously has bad both, so we don't want to put you in there. So we're going to put Ice Elemental in the front, actually. So it doesn't get shifted to... Oh, wait, we have the Treant also. Treant is a good fire resist, but bad... Or no, sorry. Bad fire resist, but good nature resist. I don't know if I want to use the Treant just yet. -35, -25. Air Elemental... Oh, right. Air resist. Duh. I was like, why does the Air Elemental have such low nature resist? Duh. Okay. Let's... I'm just trying to think who it would be better to put. I guess it doesn't really matter because there's a 50% chance either of them are going to get shifted to the front. I don't have any trinkets that benefit me at all, or artifacts, sorry. So let's just go with this. Poison Cloud or Icy Breeze. Let's start with Curse Prism. Let me get our spell, and let me get our next trap. Let me look and see what they have. Okay, so you're going to have a lowered ice resist. Your nature resist is worse than I thought it would be. Okay, your ice resist is terrible. Your ice resist is better than I thought it would be. Okay. Wow, look at these low numbers. I didn't even notice these. Like, none of them have HP or morale above 200. Considering the last... It's like, here's an Archmage has 850 HP and 600 morale. Like, it's weird to see this. Lower ice resist. Unfortunately, I don't have any monsters in the back row that can deal ice damage, so I'm going to go for Poison Cloud this time. Although, I guess I can also have a spell that probably deals ice damage now that I think about it, but too late for that. We're not putting Dark Magus in the front. That would be madness. Even though I know that the Earth Elemental is weak against fire, I'd rather have him in front because he has more HP. And we can put the Succubus in the middle because she can still tank hits. And then Dark Magus can just hang out. I guess I could have probably put the Treant in the back row just to have like another attacker instead of a morale damage dealer. Okay, so unfortunately the the air elemental got shifted to the front and it's dead before I even got a chance to... Can you guys like not attack? Give me a chance to attack. Jeez. How fast are these guys? 75, 85? It's ridiculous. Okay, so she's going to resist my attacks because she's super resistant to fire. So I'm going to go for Inferno. So that hits everybody. It's not amazing. Not even great, it's not even good, I would say. Okay. What's your ice resist? Better than I would have liked it to be. Frozen Thorn. 60 ice damage consumes stacks. He doesn't have Frostbite on him anyway, so lower his ice resist, although he's not going to matter that much. Now I wish I had kept Icy Breeze on there, but it also doesn't matter. This did not start well. Well, I guess I can do another Inferno. At least do something. It's not amazing. And he's dead after this, so... Or he's not somehow. There he goes. Finally. Okay. Lower those weaknesses. Lower those weaknesses? Makes no sense. Okay, what do we have here? Apply. Okay, so transforms into a tree after effect expires. Flamboyant Lightning is fire and air to the back. Magical Brambles is nature damage to the area. So her air resist is terrible. Her fire resist is still very good. So how much damage would Flamboyant Lightning do? Let me see to her. Would that get rid of her? No. Not even close, actually. Magical Brambles would keep the elemental weakness going. I'm gonna go for the lightning. That actually did more damage than I thought it was going to, so that's fine. Poison Cloud will help a bit. Not much. Okay, that hit the succubus. Okay, we're gonna do... Do I go for Lightning Strike? It's gonna do some damage, not much. I think I'm actually gonna go for Impairment just to lower their damage output. I think it's just better to do, even though I'm not doing any sort of morale damage to them otherwise. Okay. I know he's gonna take a bunch of damage from this fire attack. Not as much as I thought, actually. Okay, where's your armor is positive, your armor is negative, so... We have here. So you have low fire resist. Let's go for the Infernal Kiss. Yeah. Nearly got the guy. What's his name? Front or back? Your nature resist, I think, is pretty bad, right? Yeah, and she's almost gone anyway. Are you... Hold on. 2 seconds. Okay, you're tired and poisoned. Okay, he has 1 HP left. Let's go for the Flint Shard and get rid of the Apprentice. Yeah. Because he's going to die from poison next turn anyway, so it doesn't even matter what we do. I'm just going to impair again. I know I'm not doing any damage to them, but I'm not really that worried about it right now. We're mostly fine, because he's going to do almost no damage with the impairments on him. I think... really is? Wait, no. Wait. Okay, minus 50... Oh, he resists both. That sucks. Let's give him some poison then. Let's move that along. Move that process along, very, hopefully a bit quicker. I think we're fine. At this point. Quagmire... Oh, it lowers his nature resist. Damage over... No, let's go for Flint Shards to lower his nature resist. Not that it's going to matter that much at this point. I think we're mostly fine. Should have done that earlier. Lightning Strike. Okay, that was a rough start. So, what do we want to take here? We can take a Gargoyle, we can take an Earth Elemental, or we can take a Possessed Armor. So Possessed Armor does give me an option for some morale damage, but I don't know if I'm going to focus on that at all. Area 10 physical damage, 10 morale. Applies burn. Damage dealt is doubled if the target is affected by burn. Okay. It's a bit slow. It has a fair amount of HP. Has decent fire resist, good armor. Obviously, it is a suit of armor. Neutral to air, weak to ice, and nature. Okay. Earth Impaler. Let's see. Nature damage to the front and applies nature weakness. All monsters of the group gain thorns when the Earth Impaler is attacked. I do like that. Also, it has a crapload of HP. All right, I'll take the Earth. I'll take the Earth Impaler this time. I think it's not bad. It's another monster that is weak to fire, but you know, if all monsters of the group gains thorns every time it's attacked, that's fine with me. Okay, so we have $443 gold, I guess. Do we want to do an early trap upgrade, or do we want to do an early level. Okay, the trainer's up here again. So maybe I won't... Really? There's no merchant? Or this early? That's kind of strange. Usually a merchant's very early. So we can at least, like, get something to fill out our ranks. Because we don't have a lot of monsters right now. And, you know, we're losing a lot of morale already. Okay, let's go for the trainer. I have to remember that training these monsters is going to be full price again. So, let's see. What does level 2 Treant get? Plus 20 HP, plus 20 power. Not bad. A boost to the front attack. No resistance bonuses, though. Okay. It is relatively cheap to level up, though. It's only 100 gold. So not too bad. 225 for the Fire Elemental? Does it get really... Okay, it gets 30 HP. That's pretty good. 20 power. And a boost to its back fire attack. And it gets a front attack for fire damage and ricochets to heroes affected by burn. Okay. Not too bad. Not amazing, but... okay. Probably won't spend 225 gold on that, though. Let's see. 20 HP, 10 power, boost to the Infernal Kiss ability. Are none of them getting boosts to any of their resistances? Okay, there we go. Now, there we go. Plus 20 nature resist for the air elemental. That's quite nice. 10 HP, 10 power, and that other attack that affects enemies slower than the wind elemental. What do you get? 275 to level this thing up. 20 HP, plus 10 ice resist, plus 10 air resist. That's not bad. Applies poison, I think that is, to all heroes when the earth elemental is defeated. Not bad. Ice elemental is 250. These are some expensive monsters to level up. 20 HP, 10 power, plus 10 fire resist. Hey, that's not bad, actually. All things considered. That negates one of its... Well, it's actually not as weak to fire as I thought it would be. Attacks also target heroes affected by frostbite for 30% of final damage. But I can't affect too many other monsters with frostbite here. And Earth Impaler gets 20 HP, 10 power, plus 10 armor, plus 10 nature, plus 20 nature resist, sorry. And monsters in the dungeon gain thorns when the Earth Impaler is defeated. That's not bad. I might actually just go for that. Level this thing up. I should really level up the Treant, though. But we're going to do Earth Impaler, because just giving all monsters in the dungeon a 2 free stacks of thorns is pretty good. So I'll probably put that one in the front. Is it in the front? It's not in the front. Let's move you in the front. Let's move the Treant to the back. Sorry, Treant. Actually, no. Let's switch... I'm switching these around a bit because I want to make sure that the monsters that lost the most morale have the lowest chance of losing more later. That makes any sense? I hope it does. Okay, we're not doing another trainer, obviously. Okay, budget increase. Hey! Okay, so what are we doing here? Good news, everyone! The board has declared that due to a great financial period, the company can allocate you extra resources in the form of a trap, a recruit, or gold. Okay, nice. Or cold hard cash. So do we just get another wind elemental? Is that the idea? I don't really want another one. Pandora's box. I don't remember what that one does. I think that like gives you... What does that give you? I think it like boosts the number of penalties on each hero. I'm taking the money. I'm sorry. I need the money right now. Business trip or event. I'll look at the business trip. So Dark Magus is going to be on for 5 weeks, gets 93 gold. Wind Elemental will be out for 18 weeks, but we get, what is that? Unholy Shroud. Grants 50% to apply Frostbite with monsters whose attacks which deal morale. I don't have many monsters that deal morale, so I'm probably not going to go with that one. 8 weeks and 191 gold is a huge pile of money compared with 93 gold. I'm taking that, especially... Well, no, I was going to say especially because I'm causing heroes to run away, but I'm definitely not doing that. But, okay, I will send the succubus off. I probably will regret that decision. But we're going to go with it. Okay. So we don't have a lot of options here, which is a little bit worrisome. Okay, let's just go, I suppose. I didn't even look to see what reward we get. I think it might be a trap. Or it might be just nothing. Might be another monster. Another monster would be great right now. Alright. Wow, you have a lot of HP. Friggin' barbarians. They're 7,000 HP. Okay. Physical and enraged. Broken armor to the front. That sucks. Okay. We have priestess. Air damage to the front. Okay. And we have an exile. So air damage to the back. Okay. So physical and air to the front. Air to the back. I don't think this is going to go well. Big surprise, I know. Okay, who do we have in the front here? So we have Earth Elemental, Earth Impaler, Wind Elemental, and Fire Elemental. So, again, I can't really benefit from using Icy Breeze here. I'll probably go Cursed Prism. Yeah. Okay. Now the real question. Who do we want to put and where? Is the Earth Impaler also... Yeah, they're both super weak to air, which really, really sucks. Okay, I think I'm putting... Am I going to put Flame Elemental in the front? It has okay but not incredible armor. It has okay but not incredible air resist. But it's the best option we've got, I think. Because Air Elemental has no armor. So we're going to put you in the back. And then... I have to use the Earth Impaler, because, like, I leveled it up. I'm not going to leave it on the sidelines, you know? Okay. Physical and air. Okay, I know you won't resist all those. You don't resist either of them. Treant. Oh boy, this is going to be a real nasty second room here. Do you at least resist air? Okay, well, at least the Dark Magus resists air, so... Alright, well, here we go with the Treant. It's going to go so badly. I'm going to go with Icy Breeze this time, because I think Frozen Rose is one of my attacks. And that deals, I think, ice damage, so... We'll see. I do not expect this to go well in the slightest. Alright, they're all pretty slow. That's good. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. Damage taken increased by 30%. I might need to do that for the Barbarian, because he does have a crapload of HP compared with everybody else. What's his air resist? Okay. Zephyr would lower air... Okay, we're going to do Zephyr first. Just to lower everyone's air resist. That's going to do almost nothing. More than I thought, honestly. Okay, so what is your fire resist? Pretty bad, actually. Although I think that's because of Cursed Prism, so maybe not as bad as I thought it was. Okay, we're still going to go for a Magma Ball, because that'll still do a decent chunk of HP to the Exile. She removed her penalty. I don't know which one. Which one did she remove? Did she remove Air Weakness or Elemental Resistance? She removed Elemental Weakness. Okay, so now she has Shield, or sorry, Shell. Okay, Infectious Spikes... Great with me. The Barbarian has quite low nature resist, so we're fine with that. Okay, I'm going to go with Sirocco, because that will deal a fair amount of damage to the Barbarian. Okay. Another Magma Ball, please. Okay, we'll get the... That's unfortunate that that you died before I got a chance to defeat the fellow on the back. Okay. Right, I just realized that the Earth Impaler I should have probably put in the front so we could have gotten way more stacks of thorns on everyone. That's my terrible, terrible mistake. We've almost got the Exile. Okay. Oh, nice. We got the Barbarian. I like it. Okay, can I get... I can't. I think the elemental resistances or elemental weakness is gone. So, what is your... Oh, they both have high air resist, don't they? Of course they do. Let's do a Zephyr to lower their air resist. It's not going to do a lot, but it's going to do something. Okay, good job. You lived. Okay. Then we're going to do Sirocco. I think that's the best option here. Still not amazing, mind you. Oh! How did we kill him? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Doesn't matter. I think this air elemental might actually... yeah, we outpaced the two heroes that dealt air damage, so that worked out pretty well, actually. Oh, we did get another monster. Nice. So we get a Naga, Flame Eater, or Ice Impaler. So Ice Impaler has 150 HP, very slow. Bad fire resist, obviously. Good armor, good ice resist, decent air resist, bad nature resist. 40 ice damage and applies Tired to the front. Gains +5 power per stack of thorns the Ice Impaler is benefiting from. Gains 2 stacks of thorns if the target's ice resistance is negative. Okay. That feels a little too situational for me. I'm going to take the Naga. Because I like the Naga, and I don't use it enough. Okay. So we're probably going to have to take Flame Elemental, or Fire Elemental out after that. Because that did not go very well. Hey, a merchant! What a surprise! We can actually buy stuff now. What do we have after this? Engineer or another business trip? Okay. Let's go for the merchant. See what we have available here. Oh, hey, suit of armor and flame eater. Or flame eater. Mortar, I don't know if I want to bother with that. I will definitely take the possessed armor. Because it seems like a pretty decent... I'll take the flame eater too, because it's not bad. I just rarely use it for some reason. I'm not going to bother with the mortar. I don't really think I want to bother with the engineer right now. Although level 2 Poison Cloud wouldn't be too bad. But it costs a fair bit of money. I don't know if I want to go on another business trip right now. Well, I did just pick up 2 new monsters. Okay. I'll try another business trip. See what we can get. So, Fire Elemental, we get 2 motivation back and 175 gold for being out for 5 weeks. That's pretty good. I might take that. Crystal Skull, 25% chance that monsters defeated will come back to life as skeleton warriors. Not going to be out for 8 weeks, get 208 gold and 20 blood. I'm going to go for the Flame Elemental because it needs the motivation back anyway. And it's only going to be out for 5 weeks. And 175 gold is a pretty good amount of money to get for that. So I'll take it. Merchant, I don't know if I want to do at this point. I do have a decent amount of money, but I don't know if I want to spend any more on monsters right now. Let's do an event. Okay, whoa, hello. Is it a rare? Oh, Juboko. For 200 gold, I will definitely recruit that. A rare monster this early in the game is pretty great. And there he is. So Juboko has 100 HP, 50 speed, 75 power. Very bad fire resist, unfortunately. Bad armor, but good ice resist, good nature resist. Can deal nature damage to the area and applies 2 stacks of demoralized. So another monster that can potentially deal morale damage, which is good because I don't have a lot of monsters that can do that right now. I have a few, but not that many. 15 air damage and 19 morale. Damage delta is increased by 100%. The target is affected by demoralized. And attacks apply tired per 25% morale missing from the target. So Juboko would probably do better in the back row or back room, I think. So who should we put in the front then? Why don't we try putting Naga in the front? We'll try it. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to go for collectors? I could. Oh, you know what? We have a fair amount of blood. Let's go for it. We'll pay them that. Get 200 more gold, And now who do we want to fight? Do we want to fight level 2 heroes, get a trap and some money, or we get an artifact and a small amount of money? I think we're fine on money right now, which I'm sure that will not be the case very soon, but I'm going to go for the artifact this time. I didn't actually bother to look and see which monsters are in what room, so yeah. We'll see. Okay, we've got a novice. That's not great. So ice damage and a lot of HP. We have an herbalist. So she's going to heal and ignore the first attack suffered. Kind of lame. We have a magician. He's going to shift everybody, because of course he is. Okay, so ice to the front, nature to the back, fire to the area. This is going to be such a nightmare to deal with. Okay, who is where? There's another plane flying overhead. You might not hear it, and I'm sorry if I keep bringing it up, but it gets tiring after a while to have to hear those planes flying overhead all the time. Okay. It's 3 stacks of... Let's just go for Cursed Prism. Okay, so everyone's going to get shifted, so I can't guarantee anything is going to work the way I want it to. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is take at least one monster that is resistant to, like, a monster that's weak to ice maybe, and put it in the front. A monster that's weak to nature and put it in the back. And then just hope, I guess. So ice to the front. Okay. So I don't like that minus 15 nature resist for you. Okay, so Naga, if I put in the back, then it won't... It's at least resistant to both ice and fire, so if it gets shifted to the middle or the front, it works out fine. Do I have anything that resists both nature and fire? Sorry, nature and ice. Okay, so Earth Impaler would probably be perfect to put in the middle, because it'll get shifted to either the front or the back, and then it will take less damage from either of the attacks that it gets hit by. And then, okay, you're weak to fire, you're weak to fire. You're at least decently resistant to fire, and... Okay. So it's the suit of armor's nature resist is not good. So if it gets shifted to the back, that's not very good. God. Okay, that's the loudest plane I've heard in a very long time, and I'm sorry if you can hear it. Okay, actually, you know what? Earth Elemental might not be bad to put in here, because, well, it's actually very weak to fire, so never mind. But if it gets shifted to the back, then it'll soak up every nature damage attack from the Herbalist. So we're just going to hope that that happens, I guess. Okay, now I think is a good time to use Icy Breeze, because we've got the... No, the Juboko doesn't deal ice damage, my mistake. We do have the Ice Elemental somewhere, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, oh no, well, it's air. Okay, so it deals air damage and nature damage, so that's fine. Okay, so it is resistant to both ice and nature. It's weak. It's extremely weak to fire, so maybe I don't want to bring it with me because of the magician. But I also don't have that many options here. Is everyone weak to fire in this group, except for the Flame Eater? Flame Eater has decent nature resist and decent fire resist, so I think I'll put it in the back. Okay. Ice Elemental is weak to fire, but it has extremely high ice resist, so I'm going to put it in the front. Although it's only going to hit the front row with ice damage, and the Novice is also very resistant to ice, so maybe that's not the best option here. You know what, we're going to put... even though I know the Juboko has very high fire weakness, I'm still going to put it in the front because it can at least do something other than ice damage to the front row. And then what? Dark Magus for tiredness? That's probably the best option here.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay. So we got that going. Didn't bother to make sure that none of them resist or dodged the first trap. Thankfully they didn't. So ideally, Naga got moved to the front. That's the best thing that could have happened, I think, for this particular setup. So we're doing a Shrill Shout. Or ice damage. Your ice resist is terrible. 155 morale. What's your air resist, buddy? Pretty bad. Okay, you know, this targets everybody, so I'm going to go for Shrill Shout first. You dodge the first attack. That's fine. I got rid of that early. That's fine. No big deal. Earth Elemental got shifted to the back. That's amazing. Okay, Naga took a lot of damage there, and I don't like it much. Okay. Since you only have one attack, let's go ahead and use it. Okay. Do I do Flint Shards here? Or do I do a Quagmire? Damage dealt reduced by 30%. Oh, I don't know. Okay, it lowers his nature resist. His nature resist is already pretty... No, his nature resist is actually quite high. Your nature resist is pretty bad. I'm going to go for that. Quagmire. I did okay. I'm going to keep using Shrill Shout, just because it's going to hit everybody. Naga's probably going to die after this round. It's frostbitten, so it's probably done anyway, unfortunately. Yeah, sure, infectious spikes. We don't have many other options here. Okay. We've nearly got the Disciple. It sucks that our Naga died when it did, because we definitely could have taken out the Sage there. Unfortunately, we did not get... Oh, he died from Spike's damage, so never mind. It didn't quite work out the way I'd hoped it would. Oh, we got the Magician. I guess he took damage from Thorns and died. That seems to be what happened there. Okay, so what are your resistances? You have Fire resist to Flamboyant Lightning, Fire and Air. Your air resist is pretty bad, actually. I think that might be the best option here, because that'll do the most damage. Yeah, I did a ton of damage, actually. Okay. So we only have the one hero to deal with. I'm still going to use Impairment just to lower her damage output, so the Flame Eater can survive a bit longer. Oh, I can just use Persecution then also. That'll do a fair amount too. Oh, wow. Okay. Not bad. Are we going to get the killing blow here? I'm assuming we... Oh, it's the area attack. Doesn't matter what we do, apparently. Cool. Nice. Okay, somehow we won that. Don't know how. Okay, Transmutation Circle. Monsters placed at the front deal 2% additional damage per missing life percent. That's interesting. Scary, but interesting. Heroes with less than 50% of their maximum morale lose 30 to all resistances. That's quite good, but I have to focus on morale, and I don't have a lot of monsters that deal morale damage right here. Demonic Pendant applies... I can't read that. I think it's Frostbite? No. Damage taken from Terrified, I guess? Yeah. Applies Terrified to all heroes when a demon is defeated. I don't like that. So that's only affected monsters in the front. 2% additional damage. Again, the issue with the homeopathic potion, I like that a lot. I would definitely take it. The issue is that I don't have enough monsters that deal consistent amounts of morale in this particular campaign, and I don't think I'm going to. So I'm going to take the Transmutation Circle and hope that I don't immediately regret my decision later. So, we'll see. Okay. So, 2 of you are still out. They'll both be back for the next round of dungeons. Let's see. Okay, Earth Impaler's probably... Yeah, Earth Impaler's going to have to come out after this round of before the next dungeon, I should say. So let's see. Do I want to go merchant or do I want to go trainer? How much money do I have? 700 gold. Okay. So there's workout. There's merchant is coming up next. So I'm going to go for the trainer. And we can level up a few characters here. I don't know who. I could even level up the Jaboko if I really wanted to. Usually I don't like leveling up rare monsters because they cost ridiculous amounts. Like right there, look at that. 400 gold to level up this thing. It gets plus 25 HP, plus 15 power, plus 15 armor, plus 15 air resist. That's actually a really good level up. And a boost to, I forget what that attack was called. Okay. 400 gold is a lot to ask. Flameeater gets plus 20 HP, plus 15 fire resist, plus 10 ice resist. Not bad. It gains another area attack. I don't know who to level up at this point. What does level 2 armor get? Plus 10 HP, plus 10 power, plus 20 power, plus 10 armor. Applies one random penalty to heroes affected by at least one penalty at the start of the possessed armor's turn. Interesting. I think I've tried that before. I don't remember, but that sounds really cool. I'm going to go ahead and use that one for sure. I should probably level up the Dark Mage just because it has so little HP, and it's relatively cheap to level up anyway. Let's see. I still have 350 gold. Let's see, you have 80, or you have 90. You have 90 HP. You're fine. I should level up the Air Elemental because it doesn't have that much HP, actually. Let's level up the Air Elemental because it doesn't have much HP. Okay, cool. Okay. I don't really think I want to do Merchant, so let's do an event. Thigh Supplier. I'm not doing this one because we could get our... Because our monsters could get sick. Not interested. I know I get a crap load of money, but I don't want to risk that. Okay, Black Market I don't really want to do. Don't really want to get rid of any monsters just yet. Okay, so we've got... our Succubus is back, and whoever else was gone is back also. I can't remember who it was. Who else was gone? I don't remember. I feel a little bad for not remembering who else I'd sent off on a business trip. Okay. Let's do another event. What do we have here? Ooh, nice. Oh, 2 birdstone for free? I am taking that. I'm keeping it. I'm sorry. Sorry for your motivation. I don't care. I want that 2 birdstone. That's amazing. Okay, Therapist. I think I'll use the Therapist even though I don't have any tiers. I think I still want to, just to get everyone's motivation back up. So... let's do it. We're going to cry it out. No, I wanted to go for the extend. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. All right. So what are we dealing with here? So we get another trap, we get a little bit of money, and not much else. That's fine. I'm just going to work with this team right now. I have no idea if any of the monsters in these 2 groups are going to synergize well. I don't really care. We're just going to go with it. Okay. So I see a ninja already. I don't like that. So we're dealing with Priestess, Ninja, and Minstrel. Okay. So we're dealing with a whole bunch of area damage. Physical in nature, area damage, and air to the front, right? Yeah, air to the front. Okay. So morale losses reduced by 50%. I'm not really worried about morale losses right now. Okay. So, physical in nature to the area, air to the front. This is not going to go well, is it? Okay, well, if I put... No, your air weakness is... You're super weak to air. None of these monsters are going to be very good. Unfortunately. Yeesh. Okay. So... what do I want to do here? Okay. So it's air to the front, nature and physical to the area. I know that the air elemental does not have any armor. It's probably not going to survive a round, if I'm being honest here. God, these two are so fast. I still think that... I'm still going to put the air elemental in the front. What was the thing? Oh, no, not two bird stone. Transformation circle. Maybe I shouldn't put the air elemental in the front. I don't know. I'm utterly lost right now. Not sure what to do. I do want to bring the... I definitely want to bring the Earth Impaler to get the whatchamacallit stuff. I can't think of words anymore. I'm sorry. What am I trying to say here? I don't know. Thorns. Okay. We'll just put you in this middle. And who in the back? I don't know. Just something that resists nature and physical. So I guess maybe probably just Earth Elemental. Probably Earth Elemental. Yeah, let's just... Well... Okay. Let's just do Earth Elemental. And hope this works. It's not going to. Okay. Let's start with... Let's just do Curse Prism. It's fine. And then Spell, and then more monsters. Okay. Nature and physical to the area, air to the front. Okay, I was going to say, does anyone in this group resist air at all? This is not going to go well at all. I really don't want to put the succubus in the front. Oh, wait. Jaboko should work, actually, right? It doesn't resist air or armor, but it has more HP than anything else. So I'm going to take it. Unless that was the Treant. That was the Treant, wasn't it? Sorry, Jaboko. I thought that was you. Okay, so... Oh, boy. Oof. This guy's 35% armor? I think they said that the last time I fought one of them. Don't know how that happens. Okay, so you're very bad nature resist, so I don't want to bring you. Unless your air resist is pretty terrible. If the Flame Eater had better armor, that'd be nice, but it, you know, whatever. Okay. Nature is bad, physical is bad. This is just bad all around. Okay. I'm gonna bring Flame Eater and Succubus, and we're all gonna die. It's totally fine. No big deal. Oh, goodness. Okay, so he's dodging his attack. Okay, we get those thorns stacked up. You get a bunch of thorns stacked up. Okay. I'm going to do... let's do Sirocco so we can at least get rid of... No, did I mess up? I think I meant to get rid of his dodge, and I don't think I did. That's not very good. Okay. Right, two bird stone, two bird stone, two bird stone. Right. I'm bad at this game. I'm just going to keep targeting the front row then. Because why not, you know? If I'm going to hit two enemies with one, I might as well just do it, right? Okay. So, he's still dodging. Oh, that's what it was. It was... Okay. I totally didn't even realize what I was doing there. I'm still going to go for Sirocco. Because that will get 45 air damage. No, it only targets her. It'll hit the other guy too. So this is actually working out better than I thought it would. Weirdly enough. Okay. Dude, this is going to do nothing to this guy because he takes no poison damage. Hey, we finally got rid of his dodge. Okay. I'm going to go for flint shards now because I want to get rid of this guy as soon as I can. So those, now that I realize, I didn't even think about the fact that the area attacks that they're dealing with the whatchamacallit, the Earth Impaler actually ends up doing an absolute crap ton of damage to all of them because they take the extra thorns damage from every hit that they do and they hit all the enemies. So now this is weird. All of the traps that we have here are traps we already have. I guess I'll take another poison cloud. Game, why? Weird. Whatever. Okay. That actually worked out much better than expected. So I'm going to call this episode here. Making some progress on the first Enchantress leg of the campaign. Let's see if we can make it through to the end. I don't know. We'll try it anyway. Thank you everybody for watching this episode of Legend of Keepers. Please click the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel for more of this. And I will talk to you all next time.